Hey everyone, and welcome back finally to Chicago After Dark. I've had some in real life stuff. This has been completely on me, but we are back, minus Luke, who could not make it today. But before we get into the session, before we try to do like at least a little bit of a recap, because it's been a minute, let's do our introductions. So let's go around to everyone where they can, what your name is, what your pronouns are, character name, character pronouns, and your clan. And we'll start with Javante.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binary findies, and hellions of all walks of life. My name is Javante. Pronouns are he, him. I play Zai Ragnail. Pronouns are also he, him, of Clan Zemitze.
Perfect. Jem.
Hi, I'm Jem. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Cricket, whose pronouns are also she, her, and she is Clan Gangrel.
Perfect. And Adrian.
Hi, I'm playing Oz or Ozzy, and my clan is Bruja. There we go.
Perfect. And of course, Luke plays Lawrence, who will not be here today, but his character will be at the ball somewhere in the background, and they are a Malkavian. But I am Paige. My pronouns are she, her. I will be playing everyone else at this ball that we have found ourselves in, so a lot of people potentially. But before we jump into where we left off, last episode, we finally had our introductions and our entrances into the Masquerade Ball, aka Elysium, where it wasn't just going to just be the clans of Chicago, which would typically be when the prince calls one of these together, but other princes that have traveled in, other Camarilla from across the country, as well as some of the local Lycan tribes, which is also very weird, as well as a mix of mortals who are in the know for various reasons. We had Oscar notice a couple members of the people that he's been feeding off of at the party
Mm.
and went to talk to Stephanie, who was the one he fed off of, I believe, the episode prior, only to have the Seneschal of Elysium introduce herself to find out that Stephanie is her granddaughter and does not want Oscar anywhere in her vicinity. And a very straightforward message left to you.
Yeah.
Uh, Zai went on to investigate and talk to the waiter, who was the young man who was fed off of in the very first episode, and found out that Stephanie, him, and some others have formed an occult club at UIC, where they talk about this kind of stuff. And they have even got like logo branding and all that stuff, and they meet very regularly. While Lawrence and Cricket were in the middle of the ball, we left them off, where Cricket is full in bestial failure after witnessing that Bunny is apparently at Elysium, the TikToker that they follow obsessively, and is accompanying Lucas, the primogen of the Torador clan that we had saw in Blush earlier in the week. And Bunny does not look anywhere near what Bunny looks like normally. She is very toned down and almost submissive to Lucas. Bunny did not like that. But that's where we pick up. We pick up right back in the middle of this. The ball has literally just started. I think we're like not even an hour into the ball where we left off. So, Cricket. What is Cricket feeling in this moment? As Lawrence, you see Lawrence just fadely in the background being pulled away by Jane, and you
So,
are left in the middle of this dance floor alone.
Cricket is suffering her clan compulsion and like succumbing to her feral impulses. And at this point, it's kind of looking like she kicked off her shoes because she couldn't take it anymore. She's like ripped off the bottom of her like big poofy quinceanera dress and like it's shredded the bottom a little bit. She's got claws coming out of her hands and she's like crouching down almost in like a feral, like going into like a feral cat pose. And she's completely like losing her composure, seeing Bunny there, this object that she admires so much, and looking the way she does, and in this place, this doesn't make sense. This isn't okay. She's just going in a loop in her head as her body is like physically reacting.
Yeah, I think in this moment, as all this is happening, the transformation, some people around you notice this, but Zai, you were not super far away when you finished your conversation. And as you look up, you see Lawrence being pulled away by Jane. You see Lawrence make eye contact with you and just gesture frantically over to where Cricket is on the floor. And you also see Oscar is making his way back out from the corner where he was talking to Stephanie. And Oscar, I think it's very obvious to you as well as like you start making your way back towards the main event. As you're kind of tracking, you see the starts of whatever is happening with Cricket.
Right, that's bad. I'm going to kind of make my way over and I'm going to get to the side of Cricket and just kind of follow into the crouch. I need you to get out of that. And I'm going to ask politely the one time.
I think Cricket's just gonna like snarl at you. It's like totally bestial. Be like feral.
Fair enough. I did say the one. I'm going to use a discipline.
Hell yeah. What do you use it on Cricket?
I'm going to use compel. I'm going to use dominate and compel.
Okay, so what does that require you to roll? And I know that's a resistance roll for Cricket because they are a kindred. So what does Cricket need to roll?
Let me pull up my book.
Okay.
It has also been a hot minute since I
No,
used.
completely fine. You take your time. Oscar, what are you doing as you make your way across the floor? Seeing Zai quickly approach Cricket and seeing to trying to calm him down.
Okay, well, at least I'm not the only one with problems. Okay. And I kind of walk forward as I see Cricket snarl at Zai, and then I guess what does the compel look like for Zai?
I have to find my
Oh,
thing real fast.
sorry. I
You're
threw it
good.
back to you. But I guess I'm trying to see where eyes are being pointed at. But I'm
You
looking
see
around.
some of the people, like just in your general vicinity, obviously, are kind of like eyeing it warily. Um, but you do see where Cricket eyes are still just completely focused over where Lucas is and an unknown human woman next to him.
Okay. Ah, what can I do?
I need to roll my charisma plus dominate versus their intelligence and resolve.
Okay, so Cricket, Intelligence, Resolve, and Javante make your
Mhm.
roll, and then let me know what you both get. Well, I remember to grab my dice. Just in case, I want to roll anything tonight.
What is that? What is that?
Oh my
Ooh.
god, that's 5 successes.
Oh.
Okay. Cricket, what'd you get?
Okay. I got 2 successes, but I rolled a 1 on my hunger die.
Okay, still fine because it's a head-to-head roll. But Zai, so you succeeded by 3. So, what are you trying to do with your compel in this moment?
So, for since Oscar's looking, Zai's like body seems to elongate a little bit more as he leans in. I said, I need you out of that. Calm down. And it's the sound to Cricket is like that's the only noise. Everything else just
As this
Okay.
voice
Okay.
echoes in Cricket, you feel yourself like you feel the transformation slowly recede.
Yeah, and as that comes over me, I was like crouching, and I'll stand back up straight, and I'll just look at you and say, "Okay," and look a little dazed for a moment.
Hey guys. Yeah, is everything all right?
I
Oh
like look
no.
over and my pupils are so wide that it just make my entire eyes look black and I just blink and they're back to normal. Good now. What's going on?
Both of you do know Oscar's shoulder is just heavily bleeding where there's claw marks in their shoulder.
Well, we've got eyes on my apparently fan club. So by royalty, I'm assuming by their demeanor, someone higher up who has a granddaughter that's a regular of mine.
What's their title?
What was their title? I forgot it.
It's seneschal.
Senate, yeah. Even within 10 seconds, I would have still forgot that in my characters. Seneschal, something like that.
Mhm.
So I just want to keep you updated. Don't mind the bleeding. I don't want to clean it up in case that's rude in this society. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this.
There's a couple of temptations here. Okay, first off, and I'm just going to thumb over where some of the blood is, and then of course do the habit, wipe the blood off, lick the blood off my thumb. Okay. Points to Cricket. What was that about?
I ripped my dress.
Before that.
Cricket's gonna look and see if she can still see Bunny.
Yeah, you see Lucas is kind of sight pulling her across the room towards where some of the other Primogens are, but yeah, she's just kind of following behind, head down still.
There's someone here that shouldn't be. I don't know why she's here.
That seems to be the modus operandi of this club. And you are I have so many things
Mm-hmm.
that I need you to understand and don't have the time or the patience or the crayons to explain to you.
I'm not a
So,
Marine.
so okay. First off, get that off of you before somebody decides that you're a snack,
Mm,
which might be me.
yeah, okay. I'm
You,
looking at both of y'all, seeing if y'all are still eyeing the wound. I'm like, all right.
Oh, I
my
am
eyes
now.
have
Actually, you know
not
what?
left.
Both of you make a resolve
Yeah.
check. Actually,
Son
both of
of
you
a-
roll.
I
Both of you
can
roll a signal die.
You raggedy bitch.
Just one.
Yeah, just one. Resolve die is always at one dice.
Okay.
Me.
Success.
Okay, cool. Cricket's 100
Su-
does not increase.
Success.
Size either does not either.
That's also probably because I did just lick some of the blood off of my thumb, so I know what
Yeah,
you taste
probably
like.
that
You're
helps a
fine.
little bit.
I know what you taste like. You're fine.
Okay. It's a curiosity thing. Okay, cool. Not cool, but okay. All right, I'll go
Sure.
find something appropriate. Oh, fuck.
Here. And the ripped part of her dress, she just finishes ripping it off. There you go.
All right,
I
I
need a new dress anyways. So
I think we can work with Jenny on that or something. I'm gonna go find a bathroom and see if I can get this cleaned up a bit and stuff.
Second door on the left, avoid the first door.
Avoid the first door. Okay. I would go. Walk away. Do I happen to? Is it like clear? Is it a bunch of people?
You just go into like the main hallway of like the arena, outside of like where the locker rooms typically would be, and the locker rooms are kind of reserved for the event. So like there's a men's and there's a women's section instead of like a home and a visitor, so you can see where you can head in.
All right. I try to make sure that like as before I start like disrobing and cleaning up. Question: in this world, do we see reflections?
You do, because unless you
Okay.
take the specific bane that gives you some of the folklore stuff, you still see a
Gotcha.
reflection.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I start patching myself up. I use the dress to kind of like sling it across where it, and then try to clean up and wash out some of the blood in my coat. But unless I can find like the wherever the people who are running the event staff switch out something there, but I think
Well,
I don't
that
have
looks
anything.
serious. What happened to you?
Jeez, I thought I was alone. Hi.
You
No.
turn around to see Marcus, the clan leader of the Lycans, that is here tonight. Just
Hi.
this towering man.
Oh, sorry. I slipped and fell on a fork. Clumsy.
Doesn't look okay.
It was made
That's
of
fine.
silver. I don't know what vampires are bad at. I just keep fucking cleaning this up.
You don't. Oh, you must be new. Oh, I think I was informed of you. You're with Jane, right?
Jane. Yeah. Yeah. Are you? I'm gonna just be very blunt and straightforward. Are you my enemy?
Not tonight, young one.
Well, then I can appreciate
But
that.
nice to meet you. And he puts out a big hand to shake. Marcus James.
Oscar Jimenez.
Nice to meet your
Uh,
acquaintance, Oscar. Should
hmm
probably get that cleaned up and get back to the party soon. There's still so much to do tonight. I'm sure Jane
Yeah,
wants you at your best.
presentable. Unfortunately, don't know. Happen to have anything in a smaller size?
He just
Uh,
like looks down at himself.
yeah, you are big. I am
I
not.
I don't think so.
But I feel like you have
Maybe check the
friends.
locker room. There's probably still some leftover clothes around here
I
somewhere. See
just
what
hope
you can
it's
work
not a
with.
jersey. Okay, cool.
I
All
can maybe
right.
see if I
Well,
can send some of the attendants in, but I'm not gonna go out of my way for that. I kind of have business to handle
you don't
myself while I'm
you
here.
don't have to do anything. I was just asking. I'm not trying to make this a big ordeal. I appreciate your concern, and I was just trying to get cleaned up. So
You are completely fine. I can tell you're a little nervous. First Elysium, is that what they call this thing?
I've sure it's listen. I feel like people are going to die soon in because like everything's been going bad and I just there's a lot of things that are happening and I feel like you saying oh we're not enemies now is foreboding some might say
Why
so
would
it is
anyone die? This is a party. This isn't a forming of new alliances. This is a gala.
why are you saying it like
Because
hold up
this
am
is
I
such an
smart enough for
event.
this shit
I mean, you can try to make some type of check.
insight
Yeah, go for it. Do insight and charisma.
all right that's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7
Just straight
dice.
up say to like in person that people are gonna die tonight. What is wrong with you?
I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I don't know what's going on.
I love Oscar so much.
I got 2 successes, and one of them's got stars on. I'm sorry, I have the
Okay,
die.
that would be a crit if you rolled doubles of those, but you didn't crit. So,
Gotcha. Okay.
but yeah, he's just like no, he doesn't look like he's lying or anything. He just looks like he's being pretty straightforward. No, this is from what I was told. Most of your clan doesn't go to other cities for these things. Usually, they're more in house, and I know none of our
Okay.
kind have been to one before. So, am I wrong? Isn't this a celebration?
That's what I'm hearing, but also, magic, weird shenanigans of
I
people
don't know.
dying.
From what I've been told, I'll be getting to know you and your coterie a lot this week while we're in town. Jane's supposed to be our point of contact, so
All right. All right. Yeah. Okay.
well, you get that cleaned up and enjoy yourself. I gotta get back out there and gives you like a hard pat on the
Yeah.
back. Almost makes your knees kind of give out for a second.
That's still raw. That's still raw.
Oh,
Okay. Thank you.
sorry, my bad. Yeah, get yourself patched up, kid, and get back out there.
Locker room talk.
And he just kind of brushes past you and heads out back into the party.
Okay. Just finish cleaning up. I check the locker room for finding something, hopefully.
Yeah, you can
Did
probably find some like leftover clothes. Not anything that's like party appropriate, but something you can use to kind of patch it up a little bit of what you have on. It's not going to look fancy. It's going to look very obvious still, but it'll at least cover the wound.
okay.
But yeah,
I walk back out. I'm like,
Yeah, as you're heading back out, we'll head back out to the others while you were talking
Mhm.
to Marcus and getting that taken care of. Zai and Cricket, you see Oscar head off. The two of you are still just kind of conspicuously in the middle of the dance floor. Cricket dressed shredded very heavily, but still covered everything at this moment.
Cricket grabs, um, leans down and picks up Peep and kind of visually looks like she's shrinking into herself.
Do
And
you
keeps looking down because she's barefoot now and like ripped dress.
do you
Mhm.
want to find a booth,
What's a what's a booth?
place to sit?
Yeah. I don't want anyone to see me.
All right, over here. And I'm going to find a more secluded area just to, yeah, like there has to be like a booth or some sitting area somewhere.
Yeah, there's some tables and booths off to the side, kind of like where Oscar was when he was talking to Stephanie alone. There's like a little bit more removed from the dance floor.
Kind of find one and just move to let you sit before just like I'm leaning against the side of the table, like almost protectively.
She's gonna sit down and like put Peep in front of her and be like, I don't like this. Can we go? Do we have to stay?
Unfortunately, we have to stay.
Mm,
It's kind of the whole deal with us being here in the first place. Do you want me to find you shoes? Do
Is this?
you, I
I mean,
mean,
I like being barefoot, but I don't want. I feel yes, probably.
do you
She's like looking around at everybody, all dressed fancy and feeling very self-conscious.
kind of just look back, look at the crowd, look back? I have a question.
Hmm.
What year was it when you were, turned gestures to the neck?
Good question. I don't have that.
How close to now? Is like kind of seeing how close to now?
It was 2002.
Mhm. Kind of gestures to the group. They're all in their own little world. Unless they want to invade yours, I don't think that they're going to mind too much.
But everyone was looking at me.
Let them look.
But they're not looking at me with happiness. They're not looking at me like they like me.
Do you need them to like you?
I want them to.
Kind of like looks back. A long time ago, somebody taught me that there's only three ways that people should look at you, and only one of them you should worry about. They either are going to look up at you, look at you as an equal, or look down on you. As long as none of them are doing the last bit, you're fine.
But everyone's looking down on me. I'm short.
I mean more metaphorically.
Mm,
I'll find you
okay.
shoes, but do you want me to go? Gestures.
I've got Peep. I'll be fine.
And one last ask.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to follow gestures to where Bunny went?
Uh, is she in danger? Do you think she's in trouble? She kind of
Do
looks
you,
like she's in trouble.
do you think she is?
She looks it. She doesn't normally look like that. She looks sad.
Do you want me to would you like me to make sure that she is okay?
Yeah. Because I feel like if I do, everyone's gonna see me and then they're gonna look down on me.
Good. Then I will go do that and find you some shoes. Now, my
Okay.
request for you, get
Mm-hmm.
yourself a drink, relax, and try to enjoy. This is still a party. and you look cute. I'm gonna put the mask back on, and I'm going to follow where Bunny went.
Sounds good. I think that's the point also when you start to make your way through the floor that you see Oscar starting to come back into the room. You see that he's literally just taken a shirt and put it underneath of what he was wearing. So it's just like you could see the open tear in the shirt, but there's another shirt underneath.
Okay.
There was no jerseys. I wasn't gonna wear a jersey. I didn't have anything else to do.
You pretty
Yes.
much just grab like an Under Armour like undershirt to like with those tight compression shirts.
Just gonna grab Oscar and kind of like lean forward. Watch that one. Points to Cricket. And if anything untoward happens,
Mm-hmm.
make it not happen.
That sounds fair. Also, what's it called? You know Marcus?
The werewolf. Yes, I know the werewolf. Why?
Okay, well, he just apparently we're working with him in the near future. Just I'm just double checking, just letting
Why-
you know what I know.
Why the fuck is it that if I turn around, why am I a parent today? All right, just to go.
Not a parent, just letting you know.
Get your undead ass over there before I lose what's left of my sanity.
Okay.
God, Cain preserve me, and I'm gonna keep going.
Okay, cool. So you're going to make a beeline towards where Lucas and Bunny are?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You head up towards, honestly, towards like the front of the area where like there's like a table for like all the important people for when they're on the floor, because you see obviously like the prince and some of the people up there along with Jane and even Lawrence now are up in the like bots, like the owner's bots, which they've taken over for the night. But you see some of the primogens kind of gather at the table, and you see off to the side, see Lucas in conversation with both Alistair Wallace, the Banu Hakim primogen, as well as Chuck Nathan, who is the primogen of the Nosferatu.
I'm gonna avoid the fuck out of that area.
So the three of them are talking, and Bunny is like 5 feet behind Lucas, waiting for the conversation to be over.
I will. Well, I can't avoid that. I will grab a drink as I'm walking and sidle my way into that. But kind of in a way to where I'm more so beside Bunny as opposed to like in the midst of the conversation.
Okay. Um, Give me a subterfuge dexterity roll to see if the three of the ones talking also notice you sidling up to Bunny.
A subterfuge, you say?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a roll against this too.
Well, all right, I was just gonna roll 2 dice then. I don't have subterfuge.
That's okay.
I don't need to be sneaky.
I know. I just want to know for my sake. But for every point I succeed higher than you, that's how many of the three notice. Okay,
I got 1 success, so
cool. I'm not gonna tell you who notices. That's fine.
cool.
But yeah, you sidle up to Bunny. She kind of jumps a little bit as she notices you. Oh, sorry. Am I in your way?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Oh, okay. Are you enjoying the party?
It's a little. I'm used to a different environment.
Yeah, I'm not used to any of this at all, actually. Is it usually this intense?
It's kind of like half shrug. Depends on who's invited.
Okay, that's fair.
Just looking. Does she look like incredibly uncomfortable?
Yeah, she does not look like she wants to be here at all. She is very pale, and since you don't need to make a roll for this because you have been dealing with something similar, she is feeding off a vampire right now. She is not fully a ghoul, but she is on the way to become a ghoul.
Do you need some air?
I'm not really supposed to leave from Lucas.
Uh,
Oh, Zai, how has it been? As
Hello.
Lucas just slides right up and puts an arm around your shoulders and pulls you in. Have you met Alistair and oh, sorry, I always forget your name, Chuck. Chuck. That's it, Chuck. Sorry, it's the face.
I'm acquainted. It's a pleasure.
This is I don't know if you guys have met Zai here. He's one of Jane's boys, and he just kind of pats you on the cheek.
Mm. Yep. A loyal and dutiful dog. Another sip.
What can we do with you? I thought you met my company here.
Oh, I was really just kind of exploring. Didn't really know where I was kind of heading, walking around. Just I don't know, kind of a little stark to see somebody that's paler than, gestures at Lucas.
Fair enough. She's new. Just kind of showing her the ropes. Actually, you know what? Um, Bethany, you're free to go around the area if you want to, okay? Just don't leave the arena. Okay.
If
Yeah,
it's of any bother, I think that she could do with a bit of air. I can watch her. I promise. I'll bring her back, full.
fair enough. I know who to find if she goes missing then.
You know where to find me.
But she's not gonna go missing, right? And your shoulders tighten, like creak a little bit underneath him grabbing you.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Perfect. That's a good lad. You go enjoy introducing yourself to Zai here, Bethany, and I will find you later. I have some business to attend to anyway. Don't go too far. And he just like puts her head down, like, yeah, of course. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Outside?
Yeah. And she just kind of just like gets very close to you, without touching you, but like head down and just kind of following you out.
Yep, I'm find the nearest exit door to get her outside.
Okay, cool. Oscar, you get back to the table with Cricket as all this is going on. You see Cricket just kind of looking kind of down with Pet and Peep in the corner.
Hey, do you know about a lot of this stuff compared to what I'm being talked? Like I get I'm like baby new, but like I need someone I can talk to that doesn't just like insult me in my face. Like I get it, but like I just
I I don't really care or know about any of this fancy stuff. I don't really, yeah.
what do you care about?
Um, Clothes and
Ah,
makeup and uh hanging out with Pete. This is a lot of people, and then they were all looking at me and not in a good way. So
it's
I'm
okay. I
at
mean,
the seat now.
gotcha. That's fair. I got looked at too, and by somebody very important, and I think they crushed my shoulder blade, but that's fine. I think that'll pop back into place eventually.
Do you do you want me to look at it?
Uh, sure. It's kind of, and I kind of lift up, and you see all the just kind of what I threw together. Like I know this isn't good material. I know this isn't what was needed of me, but
Cricket, his shoulder is definitely dislocated.
uh,
You know what, Cricket? You're strong enough. You think you could probably pop that back into place if you really wanted to.
you want some help?
listen, I wouldn't mind it. Is all I'll say.
Okay. Should I roll for that? I
No,
want
you
to
don't need
try.
to roll. Just what is
Okay,
it? Just you
like
describe it to me. What this looks like as Cricket pops his shoulder back into place.
so. Cricket's gonna take a look and like Here, and puts Peep like just right in your face, and then goes.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. I think I don't know.
You get Peep literally in your hands for a second before you can get like Peep out of your face. You just feel the crack of your bow to just snap back into place very quickly.
Oh God. No. Yeah, Pete, make it better. I just slump into the booth.
uh,
Peep
so
just
yeah.
starts. Peep is licking at your wound, by the way, while he's in your hands,
I don't.
very hungrily.
Wait. Does Peep feed in
Peep's
this
a
manner?
vampire, yeah. Peep's like part kindred.
Okay.
Yeah, Peep's my best friend.
Will Peep like go for my jugular, or
He
is
doesn't seem to
Peep...
be trying to latch on, but they are definitely like lapping at it, like just like licking at the wound very heavily.
Only if I tell him to.
Okay, cool. Are we good? I haven't pissed you off, right?
No.
Okay, just making sure. I don't want you to call Pete. I slowly start handing Pete back to you. I appreciate
Pete
it.
whines a little bit, but goes to Cricket.
That makes Cricket smile for the first time since he came to the table. So what are we supposed to do here again?
Well, we're not don't fuck anything up, but clearly
Oh,
we are
I
doing
already-
very bad at that. And I just think that like we still have that potential vision of things going awry, which is still kind of like on the tip of my like the worry. I just
I'm not
don't.
worried about that.
You're not? Why not?
No. Because it, I don't know. Just doesn't
Okay.
seem like something to worry about because it wasn't real, right?
Yeah, but I also thought vampires weren't real like a handful of like less than a year ago, you know? So I'm very questioning every single thing of being real and not, so.
Oh, okay. Well, you can worry if you want to. I'm not gonna.
Okay. That's completely fair.
Cricket really just does not give a fuck.
I
That's
call
something
for
that she does.
I call for hors d'oeuvres, but go ahead, Cricket. Sorry.
Hors d'oeuvres. What are those?
A little tiny food stuff.
Yeah, as a waiter brings a tray of stuff over, as well as like a couple like glasses of blood and everything, you both glance up and you see Zai leading Bunny outside of the arena, like out the front doors of this place.
Do you wanna? Did Zai give us that hand motion?
No,
Okay.
Zai looked like he was very hurriedly like moving her outside, like trying to
Okay.
just get to the crowd.
Cricket's gonna notice that and like instantly like watch Sai. Are you? We can trust Sai, right?
We can trust. It doesn't like. I don't know. We should be able to trust people, but it seems like in what we live in, the whatever world this is, we're not supposed to, which is very concerning.
So we shouldn't trust Sai.
I think you have to use your gut instinct. I think don't tell me that. I think that I wouldn't after Zai has been telling us that don't mess anything up, Zai won't mess anything up. So I don't think anything bad's gonna happen.
But would he do something to a human, to a mortal? You think?
I don't think so. Not. I was given the no code by a Shyamalan. I wrote this down. Essential.
Do you want to go on an adventure?
Sure.
Do you want to go see what Zai's up to with me?
Okay. Yes, we can go. I won't be opposed to that. And I just pop the hors d'oeuvres and I drink the blood and I just like, let's get out of here. Let's go.
Is the hors d'oeuvres like actual food?
Yeah, it's like actual food because some vampires do eat. So, and the
Mhm.
lichens obviously eat. So,
How's that taste for you?
It tastes fine. I can still taste. I don't know how long that'll last,
Peep
but I can
has
still
jumped on
taste.
the tray and knocked the glass over and is licking the blood off the tray.
I don't stop it. Okay, well, yeah, let's go before we lose track of Zai.
Okay.
It's something to do,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. Something for our minds to ponder that hopefully we don't do anything that fucks anything up.
Come on, Pete.
Sigh, you are leading Bethany outside. And as you get like towards the end of the hall before you turn, you do hear steps hurriedly behind you, and you look behind you to see the two of them hurrying after the two of you.
Oh, good. The company.
Wait, what? Oh, hi.
It's okay. They are friends.
Friends. Oh, okay.
Shit, man.
Just looks directly at you like,
Are are
uh-huh.
are they okay? And she like looks to see the deranged looking animal, the ripped dress, and the wound in the shoulder that's kind of bleeding through the shirt that you're wearing underneath the.
I cleaned it up a little.
I need her to know, like, looks at them, meanwhile Zai's like Slender Man size. Like,
Yeah, but you're just weird. They look
yeah,
like something happened to them.
they're fine.
Oh,
This is
okay.
a not typical day for any of us.
Okay. Well, look, we should probably still go. I can't be out for too long.
Right. Would you like to join us for some fresh air?
Yeah. I just looked at Cricket real quick. Just trying to make sure like everything's good.
Cricket
Okay.
kind of like freezes with this like wide-eyed stare. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now that you are up close to Cricket to Bethany, like this is Bunny. You've never seen Bunny with a more like natural makeup look. They've always been super kawaii on their streams. They've never been outside of anything super colorful or bright, but they're just like normal black little black dress, heels, hair down, and just like normal eyeliner and lipstick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Fresh air. Mm-hmm.
Yes, let's not make this too awkward. I'm gonna push the door open.
You push the door open, and Bethany kind of just goes past the three of you and just like sits down on the stairs and just like starts to breathe in like relief, just taking like a deep breath of the outside air, being away from all that.
Motherfucker. Just actually angry. I'm gonna take the mask off.
I see if there's anyone I can bum a cigarette off of.
How
I
old does it
mean,
need?
you
How
could
old does
ask
it need to
people
be?
that are walking by, but like, there's no one outside the area that you
Okay.
guys are. You guys are literally just
Uh,
outside of Wintrust Arena, just on the fucking street. Like,
Zai's. Hold on, I have to find a very specific brand. Give me a moment.
oh my god.
I have them, but there's a specific brand.
It's for vampires specifically.
No, no, it's
Size gonna drink or smoke the most random cigarette brand known to man.
so Zai pulls out a pack of Winston's. Uh,
Winston's.
it's the logo is faded.
Mm-hmm.
Pops it open and hands it, and it smells vintage. It is a from the 1960s cigarette.
Wow.
Jesus.
This thing even have a filter? Check. I'm like, okay.
No, it's
No,
a
it does not.
1960s
That's what I
cigarette.
thought. That's what I thought. I go, okay. Thank you.
If there is one thing that I find detestable, it is when those within power treat others looks and kind of like has to measure a certain way of stating it. Treats those that don't have it as little more than a toy with zero purpose other than showing off.
This is supposed to be just like, some party, but every turn has been just this political rope-a-dope dance that we've had to play. And yeah, I get it like now, but like it,
Welcome to literal centuries old political games that have been played since time immemorial. You play by the
Cricket,
rules or you get buried by them.
Cricket, you feel your phone go off.
Hmm. I check it. I pull it out of my
Bunny's posted
pouch that
Bunny's
I have underneath my dress.
Bunny posted a Threads post of their look for tonight. It's like, important event, this ain't my normal look, but having the best of it. And they just post, it's obviously a photo they took earlier in the night, and you just see them like on their phone over on the thing, kind of scrolling through stuff after they've posted that, as they're sitting on the stairs.
Cricket's gonna go over to her and kind of like look down and, are you okay?
Oh, yeah, just checking some stuff before we get to go back in. Lucas says I shouldn't be on my phone while we're on the gala.
Do I believe that she's okay? Do I like sense anything?
You can make an insight check if you want. Do insight and charisma.
DM Sama, remind me again what Lucas's position is.
He is the primogen for the Torador clan.
Oh,
Yeah, and he was his name's Lucas Garcia. He was the one that was hanging out at Blush when you were there earlier in the week when you got all the information about the ball, which is not normal.
who was the Nosferatu I was talking to?
The one that visited you?
Yes.
That was the Inquisitor. That was Kevin Jesse. So he would work underneath Chuck, but technically above Chuck because of his position.
I'm gonna pull out my phone because for sure we have contact because I need to talk to him about stuff.
Okay. While you do
Okay.
that, Cricket, what did you roll?
3 successes.
Yeah, she looks like she wants to be here because of Lucas, but she is terrified of everything that this whole thing is, and she looks kind of upset as well. Like she wants to be here, but she doesn't.
Hmm. Uh, do you like bunnies?
She kind of flinches at that name. Yeah, yeah, they're okay.
Do you want to meet Peep? And
Sure.
I'm going to like tell Peep. I was like, Peep, be nice. And like just have Peep sit in front of her.
She
Direct
like
Peep to sit in front of her.
cautiously just starts petting Peep. Peep did pass the resolve check, so nothing happens. I did roll 100 check for Peep. But Peep just kind of lays down at her feet as she starts petting him, and she actually smiles a little bit as she's petting Peep. Zai, you message Kevin?
I'm not mad. I'm gonna straight up call him.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know how text messages work. I'm from
You
a way
you
longer era.
from
you
Ohio.
you get an answer after about 4 rings, and you hear obviously the loud music. Zai shouldn't be here. What's going on?
I am here, but this conversation requires a little bit of discretion.
Give me 2 seconds, and you see the phone go dead for a little bit. Maybe like a few minutes later, it calls you back, and there's complete silence this time. This better be important. I can't stay away from Carmen for too long.
We're going to pretend for a moment that our political ties mean very little. You and I both don't like Lucas.
I mean, no one likes Lucas. He's a dick.
Cool. You have to have something on the guy.
I mean, I can check my notes and see. I've gotten some updates this past week, so.
If you would know of anything that would prevent Lucas from involving himself with something, if I let his like gestures, and I'm going to lower my voice, if I let his toy go free for a night, and so that he doesn't bother
Oh,
me afterwards, what do I
you're
owe you?
talking about the streamer girl that he brought, right?
Yep.
You know, I'm sure she just says that's flavor of the month. You know, he likes to kind of get popular people every so often.
Let's say that I am in a very giving mood today.
So you don't owe me something for this, is what I'm hearing.
Of course, I know we don't do things for free.
You're learning. I love this about you. Yeah, let me. It probably won't be tonight because I'm obviously preoccupied, but I'll see what I can dig up and get back to you tomorrow after the party.
That's fine as long as by the time you get it, if Lucas decides to come down my neck, I have enough blackmail that it doesn't bother me.
Okay, well, just don't do anything too wild tonight. She should be fine. She's new, so let her leave with him tonight, and we'll see what I can do this week.
You're a gem.
Yep. And he hands up, and you
Okay.
see Cricket over there with Pete playing next to Bunny or
I'm gonna,
Bethany, as you would know
I'm
her.
gonna gesture to Oscar
Mm.
just to back up a few steps.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
I I'm going to I'm going to share with you something, and I only want you to know it because if you tell anybody, they won't believe you.
Yeah,
But
I
by
know that. I already
but,
know that feeling earlier today.
but by all accounts, I am a nice person. I do things for the benefit of others and myself. So what I am doing is for the benefit of others right now.
Mm-hmm.
Also, selfishly, fuck Lucas.
Okay.
So, here's the big thing about our little political sways. A dagger in the back is worth a lot more than outright aggression. Small digs matter so much more than overt gestures. As long as you do it to the right people.
How does one find out who's the right back to stab?
Do you want a secret?
Sure.
You ever see any vampires that look especially grotesque?
Have I?
Make
And
a
I kind
roll.
of
Just
like look
roll,
up and down.
roll,
It's just
roll a die. Roll just a flat die. It's either be a yes or no based on the
yes.
success. Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
you've seen some Nosferatu around. You've been briefed because you saw a few early on in your change, and you were like, "Oh, what the fuck is that?" And Jane
Mm-hmm.
very quickly described the Nosferatu clan to you and how they get deformed after their change.
All right. Yes. Yes.
The best way to tell who's the right person to go after and the wrong person is become friends with any Nosferatu.
All right.
They have their ears to places that even monsters like me don't get privy to. So if they have a dislike for somebody, it's because they deserve their scorn.
All right.
And when I made the comment of don't shit where you eat, this goes doubly true for treating the lambs like disposable toys.
Okay.
I'm a scientist. Lucas is a 2,000-year-old brat.
Okay. All right. I hear you.
You'll get it.
I'm
That
gonna have
being,
to, or I die.
yeah, this fate's far worse. All right, and I'm going to step back over to Cricket and Bunny. Got enough air?
Yeah, yeah. Probably I should probably get back inside. He doesn't want me out of sight too long. I know he's busy, but
Is there a way I can lessen the grip? Is there a way that I can lessen how ghoul she's becoming? I figure that there is, but I don't know if that's the only way.
give me an occult intelligence roll.
Oh, you. Occult intelligence?
And I'll say you can add 2 dice because you are a scientist and you do fuck around with Vitae a lot.
Three successes.
So you know that the way that a ghoul is made is a kindred feeds their own blood to a mortal for so long that it transforms them and makes them dependent. But as long as a ghoul stops feeding for a certain amount of time, they revert back because it's just like any other addiction. They just need to be weaned off of it. Which is why that you've had all the addiction stuff that Oscar's people have had, but they haven't turned into ghouls because they haven't also fed off of him.
Mm-hmm. Has he made you drink anything?
This really weird wine vintage he has at his place. He said he made it himself.
As a doctor, I will say to you that you shouldn't drink that. If he makes you, don't swallow.
But it's really good though.
Sometimes the best things are bad for us.
I mean, I'll try.
I am going to use compel again.
Yeah, just make the roll. She doesn't have to resistance. I just see if you succeed or not. Actually, I don't even know if you need to make a roll against the mortal.
I don't if it's a actually hold on for where's my blah, 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 it's somewhere in here. If an unprepared mortal, I don't have to roll for an unprepared mortal.
Yeah, it just happens.
So again, pupils go so wide that my eyes turn black. It is in your best interest to not take anything he offers you.
She just kind of stares at you and nods very jerkingly until
And
you break eye contact.
Just yeah, and this before it ends, and if you feel too sick, find my clinic and I will help you. Breaks.
She's just yeah, okay. I should probably go and get something to eat inside. I'm getting a little lightheaded now.
You're good.
For some
Go
reason.
and enjoy some hors d'oeuvres. Try to have a good time.
Yeah, it was really nice to meet all of you. I got your name, your Zai, and the two of you.
Oscar.
Cricket. And that was Pete.
Okay. Yeah, it was nice meeting all of you. Thank you. And
I really like your makeup.
thank you. It's not my normal vibe, but I appreciate it. Chance inside.
All right, so how's that going to pay off, Zai? I mean, I feel like they know you took Cricket.
Oh, they definitely know that it's me.
Okay.
I have friends in high places. If Lucas wants to come after me for anything, I'll have enough dirt on him that anything he says will go very badly. So it'll be in his best interest to not. And looks to Cricket, since that's somebody you like, you owe me.
Oh, what? Oh, you what?
Just a favor.
Okay.
Good. And
Is she trapped?
she's a current plaything of the weak, maybe for Lucas, on the verge of becoming a ghoul, a servitor to his whims. I'm going to prevent that and get her out of that clutch.
Can I help? I don't like
If
that.
if she comes to my clinic, I'll give you a call and you can help with the rehabilitation.
What if she doesn't come?
I get a sinking suspicion she will. I have a feeling that even if I can compel somebody to do something, Lucas is a little bit stronger, loath as I am to say it. But with what I've suggested to her, she'll probably show up.
Okay.
I will do my best to help. Despite other things that I'm a doctor first and foremost.
Thank you
Don't thank me
for that.
yet. Like I said, you owe me something. This is how this
Mm.
works.
But you said you were a nice person, so that technically you helped me twice. So
One was to keep eyes off of you, which means eyes off of me. The other was for the potential favor. I'm nice because I'm selfish.
if that's what helps you,
Now, I've used the same thing twice, and I'm starving. So I'm going to get actual blood in me.
Yeah, give me another result check, actually.
Fuck
Javante, you have been
me.
using a lot of your disciplines tonight.
Yeah, I have. Oh, that's a fail.
Yeah, go ahead and add a point of hunger there, buddy. As he says that, you guys see that he's literally salivating right now. Like,
Oh, whoa. You don't like food, right? You just I pocketed an hors d'oeuvre.
I'm like looking directly at where the wound is. Just
Hey, ooh, no, no, no. You don't wanna let's go back inside. There's plenty
uh-huh.
of blood.
Uh-huh.
I'm walking
Uh-huh.
inside. I'm walking
Uh-huh.
inside.
as you
Actually,
guys head inside,
actually,
yeah,
I'm gonna cash in that favor now. Actually, Cricket, if you don't mind,
what?
hold out your wrist.
Why?
I'm
Hungry.
hungry.
For kindred?
Blood is blood.
Yeah, but I've never had kindred blood before.
You shouldn't. It's our little secret.
Does does it hurt?
It might.
Mm. Uh, and then we're good.
And then we're fine. We're square.
I guess one time
Just the
won't
one.
hurt.
Just the one.
yeah.
Just gonna very meh.
Yeah. Take it, just a deep inhale and then bite.
You've had animal blood before. This is probably the closest you've had to animal blood, Zai, that wasn't animal blood. It tastes very earthy and very animalistic. Like, you can just taste the kindred power behind it.
It just
What do I
takes a
feel?
lot of willpower for me to finally like let go and just okay. We're
Zai,
good.
you gain 1 point of animalism.
Let's go.
Wow.
Let's go.
And
That's cool.
you feel some power set in yourself as you drink this blood, and that is not normal.
Oh. That's new.
Is- Do I feel it? And like, does it hurt first off? And like, does it
It
make me
does
feel any
hurt,
sort of way?
but you just
Mm.
feel like anything, like anytime if you've ever lost blood before in real life, it just feels like
Mhm.
that. You get really lightheaded.
Mm. Blech.
Ah. That's a unique flavor.
Do you normally feed off kindred?
I've only done it once.
Just now, or this too?
This would be the second time.
Oh. Oh.
Remember our little secret.
Am I here for this?
Are you?
Yeah, you're like right there. You're right
Yeah.
next to this.
I'm gonna fix Oscar with a stare. Our secret.
Yeah, our collective secret.
In fact, if the choir boy asks, that didn't happen.
Oh God.
Sam,
What
not even
didn't
gonna tell
happen?
Lawrence, okay?
Isn't
Ugh.
We'll tell Luke you guys are keeping secrets.
that what being a kindred is?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
All right, back inside we go.
You guys head inside, and as you close the doors behind you, start making your way down the hall. You turn back towards the hall leading to the dance floor, and it's pitch black. Like, unnaturally. Like, the lights, you can hear the hum of the lights still on, but it's just, like, dark anyway.
Cricket, you see anything?
No, that looks wrong.
Okay. Zai, you got any like crazy mods or doohickeys or something?
First off, mods. Secondly, no.
You know, like modifications. Sorry, my apologies to lingo.
What, you want me to reshape my eyes to see into whatever that is?
Oscar was a stream gamer before he got turned. He's played a lot of Steam
Yeah.
games.
Chat, are you seeing this?
Guys, I'm getting ganked. I need help the top lane.
I want to activate Eyes of the Beast.
Okay.
What
does
and
that do?
see, my eyes glow red, and it gives me sight even in the total absence of light. So I want to see if this is what I think it is, or if it's just like really, really, really dark.
Give me 1 second. Let me bring it up so I can read it myself. I finally opened the book so I can actually know what you guys' abilities do.
And no roll is required to activate.
What is that under? Is that under animalism?
Protean.
Protean, okay.
Yeah.
1 second. There we go. Eyes the beast. All supernatural in their eyes, just studying the times. Okay, cool. As you activate that, it's still pretty dark because this light is, or this darkness is supernatural. But what you can see is you can see figures moving through the shadows. You see 3 shapes, all about probably average height. 2 of them seem to be moving back and forth, like pacing the hallways, like stopping a few feet in front of where you're at. And then there's one that's weighted by the door that leads into the dance floor.
What you got?
Can you see anything, Sai?
No. What do you got?
There, you see my eyes glowing red. There's three people pacing, guarding. Can't really tell. I don't know. Seems weird.
Well, if you're saying that, let me try something. And I'm gonna use an animalism discipline that I now have because I got that.
Yeah, which one are you taking?
I'm gonna use Sense the Beast.
Okay, so add Sense the Beast to your thing. That'll be the one you take then.
Yep.
And let me bring that back up. I was just at animalism a second.
I roll Resolve plus Animism versus Composure Subterfuge. It allows me to sense the level of hostility in a target.
Okay, so let me see. So I'm rolling Composure Subterfuge. Okay. Probably about that many dice. Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll.
Interesting. 2 successes, possible bestial failure.
Cool, because I rolled 3 successes. You sense the 3 of them, but you don't get any details. Almost like whatever this is blocking you. And as you reach into it, since you rolled a bestial failure, you do feel it like sting back at you painfully. And what happens when you bestial failure? What's your compulsion there, buddy?
Like immediately lips pull back into a snarl. Like when we talked about Cricket's fight or flight response kicking in, it was flight. His is immediate fight. Body like tenses, fingers curl in. Also, probably reshaping his body immediately to be more offensive. So claws elongating,
Ooh, okay.
elbows also elongating into little spikes. Just
Oscar, can you make me a resolve awareness check?
Awareness. That's true.
And I may or may not have crit on my rolls, so you're gonna need a lot of successes.
Don't worry, I only have 4.
Cool. You're definitely gonna need a crit on your roll.
That's okay. That's 2.
Cool. So you don't notice behind you, Oscar, as these two step up and do their thing. So I'm going to make a roll, and I'm going to have an advantage on this roll against you. As you feel a hand grip your opposite shoulder.
God, it's a shoulder again.
Someone leans into you and whispers, "Be quiet and come with me." And I am going to use compel against you, Oscar. So I need you to roll 1 second while I find it in here. It's under dominate, right?
yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
That's fine. That's fine. It's fine.
I'm gonna need you to roll. Where's that? Oh, there it is. You need to roll intelligence and resolve. They will get
resolve,
an extra die
still another
because
4.
they snuck up on you. I crit again.
Don't do that.
Oh no.
3 hits, no crit. 1 hit's on the blood die.
Yeah, I crit, and it was a messy crit.
Okay, I'm looking up all my stuff
with
right
6
now.
successes. So you hear this, and as they say that, with the messy crit, they also cause another wound as they kind of squeeze a little too hard. And you're actually going to take a point of superficial damage this time, but you do listen to this command. So Oscar, what we see in this moment is what the audience sees Oscar, this person in like a black robe hood over, sneak up and whisper in his ear. Well, the two of you have your back turned to Oscar, investigating this. And as you guys are looking, the shadows disappear from in front of you and the hall is back to normal. But as you turn around, Oscar is gone. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session before Luke rejoins us next week. So, with all of that, let's go around and tell everyone where they can find you, what you have going on, any of that stuff you guys want to plug. And since I did just kidnap you, why don't you start off, Adrian?
So fine, so good. Hi, I'm AC Lawrence. Adrian, I played Oscar Jimenez, and I'm going to die for sure. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I got 1 or 2 episodes left in me. I have no idea. What have I got going on? Nothing this month in particular. I think next month I have a Monsters of the Week game supposed to be on the 6th. I only do it monthly. It's over at Paths and Dragons. Really fun crew. They really just destroy me as a person. Like I shouldn't have put so much of me in my character, but whatever. We're just gonna let it happen. Other than that, trying to get back. I'm taking a break, but we'll see if I get an episode out of my podcast, That's Just Degrees, where I have some awesome people on. And yeah, that's where I'm at.
Perfect. Jem.
Hi, my name's Jem. You can find me everywhere at Gemaginative. This month, I am currently doing a casting call for a fundraiser I'm doing this month to help me raise money for legal fees to obtain reimbursements I am owed. So my fundraiser runs from October 20th to the 27th. We're playing 18 different TTRPGs, and we're casting all of those games right now. But if you want to play, check out my social media for the link. Or if you want to just watch, it's going to be on the Twitch channel called Goodberry Cafe. And that's October 20th through the 27th.
Perfect. And Javante.
Hi, it's me, Javante, your resident TTRPG goblin. Stuff and things I do. Hi, I'm an established writer for the Black Library of Warhammer 40K with my Carcharodon's book coming out eventually, TM, because it's done. I run games on Thursdays on my channel, twitch.tv/eclipse613, where I do Set Sail, a game set in the world of One Piece that includes Mage. I also run Blood and Cinders, a game set in the world of Somnus Domina, made by Logan Laidlaw, with a bunch of other peeps. I had a casting call for a Perfect Draw game, but that's done now. So, hey, so check that out come Mondays, soon TM. Other stuff and things that I do. Lordy. I am a commission-based writer, so if you want to have a commission, that's also on my Twitter. I do this. I am pretty much everywhere now on the interwebs, so just kind of check my social media for any other things I do.
Perfect. And of course, go follow Luke at all of his socials. I threw him in the chat. He will be back with us next week because we are playing again next week because we got a little out of rotation because I was sick this whole last week. But I am Paige. I now go by Paige Continued all over the internet with the rebranding, as well as being the creative director and lead storyteller here at The Story Continued, where your story always continues, where I run different tabletop systems as well as different video game streams as well. Big plans for the new year, but we'll get into that after Patch U. But currently what I have going on right now is on Wednesdays, I am running a DC horror game using the Sentinel Comet system where we are running through the Blackest Night storyline. Last episode left off, we have one person still in a fight that's been in a fight because they've been out of commission. One person was kidnapped, one is unconscious, our NPC was kidnapped, and one person's dead, but potentially might come back. We'll see. It's a lot. It's really bad. It's really bad right now. So tune in this Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central here on the channel to see what happens with that. Beyond that, like Javante said, I am on Rotating Thursdays over on Javante's channel at Set Sail, where I play, I guess, not a mermaid anymore, kind of like a harpy-ish type character now after her transformation, but I play Scarlet Rabot, who definitely has no trauma whatsoever at all. It's fine. I don't play traumatic pirate characters, right, Jem? That's what I don't do. But yeah, that's all I have right now. I have a lot of stuff in the works for after Patch U and for the new year that I'm very excited to talk about, but I am waiting until after Patch to announce anything. So just keep an eye on that and keep an eye on the channel for the random Dragon Age streams I am also doing currently. But with that, everyone have a good night, and we will see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.